down in the den, so go tell a friend. The best podcast on earth's about to begin. We got jokes and news and movie reviews. After Dark NC-17 with the crew. Interviews with the best artists around. So like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. So like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. Welcome back to Down in the Den. It's your boy Mars, and we are back for another stellar episode. We got some fantastic returning guests. You remember them from a previous episode, and they are back again, gracing the den. They just dropped a new project that we're going to talk about. Give it up for Twin Kings. Brothers, how are you doing today, man? How you feeling? How you living? Life is good. How y'all doing right now?
Hear ye, Twin Kings is back in the...
We in the freaking den, man. Let's go, man. I'm happy, man. I'm happy we here, man. Appreciate you having us, bro.
Absolutely.
Any and every time, man. Y'all keep dropping that heat. I'm gonna have to just give y'all a guest spot. And y'all just come in and the hip hop report featuring the Twin Kids, man. So,
Facts.
Since we last spoke, just dropped the project, living in the past. You're not living in the past with the project. You're taking it to the future right now. Phenomenal body of work. So I want to dig right into it. What inspired the title? And are you guys nostalgic by nature? Because we were talking before we started recording. I feel like there's a renaissance of hip hop going on. Like I feel like the real is starting to rise to the top. People are getting fed up with some of the stuff that's been going on. And you guys have been making consistent epic projects the whole time, didn't fall into the trap of trying to make TikTok music or whatever, and it's paying off with this project. But tell us a little bit about living in the past and what inspired that project.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Hey Tony, you mind me? I'll start off. This project is like one of our babies, man. So originally the concept came from my little god brother made all of the production on the tape from start to finish. Every beat you heard on there, T Life did that, the whole production all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T Life. We always wanted to do a project with him. We always wanted to do it, and we wanted to do something meaningful. And what better time now to kind of dive into a little bit of how we view everything, just the landscape of hip hop, the landscape of where we are as a people, the landscape of us being divided, and how can we, us being divided, hurting each other, killing each other, effing with each other's women, you know what I'm saying? Bitches, whatever, you got the Jezebels running amok through the industry. And it was like, how can we cast light on the issues that we have within ourselves as a cultural community and bring back what we forgot, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's ultimately what me and Twin kind of sat down and was like, yo, we want to encompass this, and putting it together was interesting. And I'll let Twin give a little bit spill on that, and I'll talk about how the skits came into play with that, because that's a whole different scheme in itself. So
definitely, I think
I'll let Twin.
Yeah, I think the whole entire idea of the project came together because I was like knee deep in, almost getting sucked into the politics of life, right? And the politics of government and, the change in administration and all this major stuff that a lot of people have encompassed their lives. And I caught myself, getting angry, and, I had to check myself, and I had to realize, and take a hard look in the mirror, like, what really has it ever really done for me? And getting angry at small things that doesn't really affect me, that I don't have any control over respectfully, besides just to give my opinion and, and cast my vote. But with all of that being said, it kind of threw my mindset into a narrative where it was, look at the state of my people who look like me, people who look like me abroad. Look at how they treat us. Look at how they viewed us. Look at where we came from. Look at how divided we are, and so many different barriers that come in between that. But we all forget that at some way, shape, form, or fashion, no matter what side of the fence you on, and no matter what side of the world you live on, you still get treated the same way.
Or you look the same. You know what I'm saying?
If you just a black man in this world, no matter where you are, we deal with the same similar struggles.
Yeah.
And finding that common ground made me inspired to want to put a tape together like this, because it was more like holding the mirror up. Like, can we just take a moment, tactical time out, and look at where we are?
Yeah.
One of those moments.
Hey, and also too, to piggyback off that, it started off with T Life's the first beat.
It did.
Forget. So the Forget, the first beat you hear on the project, it started with that because Twin came up with the topic, and once he rapped his verse, I said, okay, I see where you're going with this, and that feeling we got so encompassed with adding the African drums and rapping over unorthodox kind of beat styles and displaying not only our lyrical ability but also our creative ability to be able to create on that canvas. It encompassed us. It was like, yo, we got to do a whole tape like this, like that. This is the direction we want to go, and it felt right. It felt good. It felt like something that needed to be talked about, and just to, I guess, not to be too long-winded, the project was actually done. The project was done and recorded, I would say, back in
February 1st.
Nah, it was done in November. About November, we were supposed to release it. Yeah, we were supposed to release it for Black History Month on February 1st, but I'm the reason why it came out Juneteenth, because me and Twin got into a debate, and I was like, something's missing. We need something. Like, he was trying to drop the project without no skits. It was just gonna be just like that from start to finish. And I said, man, it's very powerful, man. It needs some substance to kind of break up and provide clarity to what the direction and what we're talking about. If we don't add clarity to it, it's just gonna sound like track, and not a fluid motion of music. And I was like, so Twin, we argued about that back and forth. I created
sure did.
And then it dawned on me. I would say it hit me after we passed February 1st. I want to say it was about February 4th or 5th. I woke up in the middle of the night, called him at like 2 a.m. It was like, yo, I got it. I can't make it. I was like, I got it. Yeah. And I went through the whole skit schematics and broke it down piece by piece. And then when I broke down the skit schematics, Twin made it actually come alive. Like, he actually helped me break it down. He did the audio part of all of the skits and made it really made my idea in my head come alive. And that was the fun about doing the album, for sure.
Yeah, hopefully like because we all running from something, and it started off with that narrative at what point are we gonna stop running and deal with ourselves?
Yeah, exactly.
I think y'all made the right decision by adding all my classic albums. All my favorite albums are cinematic. It's not just a listening experience. It's essentially it's like being a drive-in movie in your car, or it's painting a picture, and God darn, you guys painted a hell of a picture on the project. Now, for you guys, and it may be different, maybe the same. What's the most personal track on that album, and what headspace were you in when you wrote it? And I don't know if it's the same or if it's a different one, but for each one of you, which one was the most personal track?
You want to go first, one? I know mine off rip.
Good.
Reflect, man. To self-reflect. That whole beach vibe and us talking about our problems, going back and forth. Like, I think I heard Twin's verse on it first. And then he presented me the idea, and now we kind of talked through it. And then I really dove into a lot of interpersonal feelings on that verse. Like, I had the second verse on there, and I was talking about, the suicide, the almost losing my wife, the PTSD, the trauma. It was me opening up about it, because at the end of the day, like, me and Twin, military vets. A lot of people don't know that, but we're military vets. We've been to war. We're combat veterans. We've seen a lot, done a lot. We don't really brag or be too braggadocious about our what we've been through, you know, and stuff like that. But that was my like lane to kind of reflect on it and like really kind of open up and not and do it in a creative way, like really, because like we hear a lot of our people in our castle, our fans, the people that like reach out to us, they send the DMs. Like people think that, oh, you send us a DM, we gonna forget. Nah, we get a lot of DMs and people ask us questions about certain things. And one of the things that they really like asked, and I kind of took to heart, was like, hey man, we want to know about you. Like what else can you really open up and say about you? And I think that that's how we really encompass that on this tape, to kind of like, not only am I going to self-reflect, but I want you to think about it too, you know. So that was my track. That was my piece.
For myself, man, that I really have to say that I put some personal stuff into, I would have to say is Art Publicized. That record right there, the vibe, the energy, the topic, I really had to put myself in a headspace. That was the mirror check moment. Like, you know, like that one of those, like, what are we doing type of moments. Like, we're in the middle of the battle. It's the heat of the moment. Everything's going wrong. You know, what are we doing type of thing. And to capture that feeling and to also speak for not just myself, but for the vast majority of Black men and women who feel the same way, and to encompass that feeling, put me in a space that, you know, I haven't felt since I was protesting George Floyd's freaking, you know, so like,
exactly.
That
feeling.
It's
choppy, but
huh?
Let's say your internet's kind of choppy, but yeah, we understand when you protested at George Floyd's thing, and you know his assassination and stuff like that. So it really, I agree.
Lo and behold, I just had to encompass that feeling, and that feeling put me in a space that made me really realize, like, yo, I'm being really vulnerable right now. Like, I'm really showing the underbelly for real.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it, man. I love the evolution of, you know, young Black men, and we out here being vulnerable, showing our all sides, peeling the, you know, the onion layers back, you know, just destroying and crushing all stereotypes. And like say, when I listen to the project, man, I always take notes when I listen to music. I guess that's the journalist in me. And you know, like two words that kept coming up, and it was like cinematic, and then it was like truth, because it just gave truth. And then, you know, once again, I salute. Now, when you guys are putting a project together, you know, I think every artist has a different style. There's some artists that was like, I'm just going to make as many songs as possible, and then I'm going to pick 12, 7, 8, 10, 12. Then there's some that you got, or like yourself, that your albums generally have themes. They tell stories. It's very well thought out, very constructed, from the song titles to, you know, and are there any songs on this project or any verses that didn't make the cut that still haunt you? Like, damn, like, I couldn't find a place for this, and like, I feel like there's always one or two that always like haunt you a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think to answer your question, absolutely. We are very theme-based, album focused. So we're not one of those creators where we're creative type people where we make a bunch of songs like you said and then just pick 12 and then that's it. You know, we don't do that. We actually literally, be honest with you, we get the beats first, so we focus mostly on the feeling. So if we feel it, like, it's like, oh yeah, this definitely gonna be it, right? But then at the same time, after we feel it, it may not creatively come out the way we want it to. So like, there was a beat or a song that didn't make the tape that I still got on the hard drive. It did not come out the way we wanted at all. Like, I remember I was listening to it and I was like, Nick, can I fix this? Can I fix this? Can I fix this? I even let my wife hear it. She was like, what the hell is that? Like, I remember she was like so disgusted, like, this is beneath you. We're like, what is this? Like, I remember that. And my wife is the hardest critique, which I love that. I need that in my life. Like, I don't want you can't have no yes men, right? Yeah.
No, but that'll ruin you.
Artist critique. So I was like, I love it when she said it. She's like, oh no, this ain't it. And I'm like, I bet. And I remember when that song came out, I really feel passionate about it because I'm like, I really love this song, but I could not make it creatively, sonically sound the way I wanted it to, and it still haunts me a little bit.
Especially how we recorded it. We did everything we could. We went back and tried to fix it. It was just one of those, like, the verse and what we were talking about, fire. Mm-hmm. The chorus, fire, but we couldn't get it sonically to sound the way that we envisioned it to when we wrote it. And the couple of people that I let, like, get an ear test for it, they all had the same reaction.
Ew, what is this?
Like, they all had the same reaction. I was like, all right, well, that's not it.
That's not it. They can't make the tape. Yeah, it's facts. It's facts. But honestly, I was talking to Twin about that a couple of days ago. I think maybe 3 or 4 days ago. I was talking to you about it. I remember I said, man, we could probably put that on the shelf for somebody to, like, maybe take it and enhance it, like, we ghost read it, because it's written beautifully. Don't get me wrong, like, it's beautifully written. It's just that we don't have the vocal capacity to be able to do
make it work.
We wanted to do on it, and we think maybe we could probably get to, like, another artist or something that probably be able to make it.
Yeah, I think another artist could probably hear that and make that come alive for sure.
Yeah, take the lyrics and paint the idea, the pitch and feeling, and be able to really enhance it. But
and those publishing chats aren't bad. So hey, you can't get it. You got find the artist with the voice. I don't know why artists with incredible pens don't ghostwrite more, because there's some artists that have everything you need except the ability to write.
Yeah,
they have the look, the voice, everything.
Yeah, I would love to be honest. I talked to Twitter about it. So even if we know. I mean, our goals are pretty kind of simplistic. But I think once I really get ready to hang it up, I think I wouldn't mind ghostwriting, because I know my mind just keeps creating all the time.
I can't stop writing.
Every time I hear something, I want to write to something or whatever cases. Even if I'm not in the mood to do it, I just automatically pen things. So I wouldn't mind ghostwriting at all. I would love that.
Same. I agree.
Definitely good. A life in that for sure. Definitely a business in that for sure. Now, what do you hope the people walk away after hearing the project from start to finish? What is something that you hope they take away from it? Because I always think the best work, it leaves you a little bit different than how you were before you put it on. So you take away. Is there something that you hope they take away from it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll start with this one. The very first thing I want people to do is understand that this project is not to be listened to one time. It's made for the album itself to be on a loop. And then whenever you break that loop, I want whatever is holding you back in life, whatever is stopping you from attaining or being or getting to wherever you want to get to in life, you break that cycle of what's holding you back from that. Because that's what it's meant. It's meant to say, stop running from something and face what's holding you back and break that. That's why when the album is done, you hear us running off. And then when the album starts, you hear us starting to run. So it's meant to, at some point when you stop listening to it on repeat, maybe the second or third time, break the loop. And then really focus on whatever's holding you back in life and break that chain.
Yeah.
I like the rap Chris Nolan. I love that.
It was meant to be that way. With the intro and the outro, it was meant to be a loop. So if you ever had, like, how you have sometimes you press that little button for the loop the album, whatever, and like it was
twice the track.
Yeah, like I creatively did it where if you loop the album, it's gonna sound like this. You're still running. It's gonna sound like it's still running. So, like what Twin said, to break the loop. But to answer your question, reflection, man. I think I really want people to walk away asking questions and reflecting on themselves and stop running to social media. Like that's ultimately what it comes down to. Because like I said, social media is always going to be a real relevant piece of our lives, right? But don't live for it. There's still real life happening right around you that you're overlooking, or you always want to capture on camera. Like I have an issue too sometimes, and my family kind of puts me in perspective with it, where I'll watch precious moments and everybody wants to put their phone out and capture it. But I'm just so sometimes caught into that moment where I won't even think about capturing, but that's what makes it mean so special to me because I'm going to remember it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to remember that moment forever, you know? So I think at the end of the day, self-reflection and ask questions, because I think the biggest thing I want people to understand is if you read about it, you won't forget it. And don't let, just because the past is the past, we always got to focus on right now and the future, right? No, you still have to understand what you've been through, or what your people that came from you been through, understand what they've been through, take that and then move forward. You don't forget about it and say, we're going to start fresh and brand new and then keep running. You don't do that. You say, all right, this is what happened, because at the end of the day, if you don't reflect on the past or what has happened or what is happening or what is going on right now, then you're going to get caught in the same perpetual loop of the trap that we've been trapped in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You have to recognize what trapped you with in the first time for you to be able to break that cycle and not get with it again. So that's the reflection I want people to understand too, to take.
Yeah, real shit.
I wish I had something snappy to say, but y'all said it all. That was it's weird that ours is speechless, but yeah, what shit. That's all, folks. So guys, I can't let you go. We got a little game. You know, we like to get some levity, so we got a special King's edition of our this and that. So we're gonna get a little bit of see where the mindset, see if you guys are matching, see how identical you really are. So I got a couple of categories, and you tell me which one, and it's just what you prefer. So
we got to answer at the same time.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. You gonna do a 3, 2, 1. Say it.
3, 2, 1. I'll after I ask the question, I'll go 3, 2, 1. Answer.
Got it.
All right. 90s beats or 2020s bounce? 3, 2, 1.
90s beats.
KRS-One or Kendrick Lamar?
KRS-One. Oh, my bad. Shit.
Lamar. Sure.
My bag. It's the GOAT.
Lamar, yeah, for sure. You gotta wait till you said 3, 2, 1, and then
I got you.
It's all good. So the teacher, all right. So first difference. All right. Now we're gonna go groups. Dead Prez or the Migos? 3, 2, 1.
Dead Prez.
The Migos. I gotta. Yes.
Oh wow, I'm surprised about that one. He surprised me.
All the rap smoking stack at this point. All right, okay. All right.
With that, I thought he definitely was gonna say Dead Prez, but all right.
Nah, I wouldn't go. I mean, I fucks with Dead Prez heavy, but I'm not gonna go with Dead Prez.
Okay,
that's fair. All right, we're gonna do labels. 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, now I'm confused. All right, Shady Records or Dreamville? 3, 2, 1.
Shady Records.
Shady Records. Yeah, I was definitely gonna say Shady Records for sure. Shady Records.
All right, now we're going.
Dreamville's a close one. That's a close one, but yeah,
that's a really good one because I fucks with
everybody that touched Shady blew up. So yeah, I'm touching. I'm anyway.
Facts. All right, now the way to consume it, I might answer on this one. All right, on consuming music, vinyl or streaming? 3, 2, 1.
Vinyl.
Absolutely. It's something different.
There's nothing like getting that physical copy in your hand. Yeah. You have no idea what it's gonna sound like. You taking good care of it until you get home to press play.
Ain't nothing like the physical copy or something, man. Ain't nothing like the physical copy.
I tell, if it's something I love, I always get the physical media because I'm like, let your internet go out for a day and you'll realize that you don't own anything. You don't own you don't own your movies. You don't own. I have to have physical media.
Button and you get deleted.
You get deleted, or they take it off. You know,
bill
goes off and they take it off, or you know they change the beats in midstream. All right. Punchlines or pain when it comes to putting it on wax. What's more important, punchlines or pain, like expressing that pain? 2, 1.
Punchline.
For both?
Yeah, punchline for sure. Punchline for sure.
Punchline.
All right. This is this should be easy because you guys are East Coast to the core. But
I gotta take a real pause. I gotta explain why we probably say punchlines. Right now, pain is important, right?
Very important.
You have to invoke a feeling into your song. Like every verse, you have to invoke a feeling, right? It might not be pain, but it might be pleasure. It might be
some type of emotion.
Joy. You're gonna fix some type of emotion. But the reason why I say pain is still important because you have to mean what you say, right? And it has to come from somewhere, right? So pain are one of the most heartfelt tracks out there and the most memorable tracks because when you start speaking from pain, somebody else felt that before. If that makes sense.
But I think
it's a universal feeling. So
I think a better way to explain that though, Twin, is pain. You can put pain in a punchline because if you artistically put how you felt about something and then you add it into a punchline, you don't have to say it with pain, but people know that I felt that.
Yeah, yeah. Like when Ghostface was like, roaches crawling out the cereal box. Like, yo, we felt that. Like, hold on, wait a minute. I know what that feels.
Or like when I
I never thanked my mom more for working those double shifts. I was like, thank God.
You know what I'm saying? Or something simple as like a punchline would be like, I've been broke, took the bottom of a bottle to make a bowl. There is hope. That's a bar, but you could feel the pain in that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Facts.
Felt
that.
The best can merge them. In that motion, double, triple, quadruple entendres. You never know.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of wit to come up with a bar.
Yeah,
make you be like, what the fuck did he just say?
I had somebody recently tell me they was like, yo, I think they was listening to Afro Summer for the first time, and they got to Or Chillin', and the dude called. He called my phone. It was my man's from back in the army. He called my phone and was like, yo, bro, I didn't know y'all wrote like that. I said, what you talking about? He said, bro, and he spit my line back to me. I said, yo, bro, chill, bro.
Let me get it's the line you was talking about. What you said? We been writing a lot. You said I said a boss bitch with ego. A boss bitch with ego for sale. Leave your paperwork at work. Learn to address your mail.
Yeah. He called me. He called me and said, bro, I was looking at my wife kind of upset the other day, and I had to. He called me and said, yo, that line right there resonated so deep with me now. I
think that every man that's been in a relationship or currently in a relationship knows that feeling. I don't know if it's universal, but sometimes it's like, talk to me nice. Why are you talking to me?
Yeah, it was crazy. He was like one of those moments like
with sugar. It's so much.
I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, Mars. My bad.
No, you're perfect. You're perfect. This one, I think I know the answer, but Tim's or slides? This is very, very East Coast versus West Coast.
Tim's or what?
Tim's or slides? Like your house shoes, your slides. I know the answer. I feel
you know what slides is. You know what the slides is.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Tim's. Come on, Tim's. If you don't have a pair of Tim's in your closet, you are fucking up.
I got 2 pairs of butters, and I tell you, I only wear them on special occasions because they hurt your feet.
The butters automatic. You gotta have butters. You can't be from New York and not have butters.
The butters and the beef and broccolis is what I keep.
Wait. You said they hurt your feet?
Oh my God.
Oh,
you don't like
see.
You don't like what? You said it hurt your feet.
Dr. Scholl's, bro. You bugging.
Nah,
I'm telling you go. Dr. Scholl's gonna change your life, dog. You're gonna look at butters a whole lot differently.
Right, make a mental note of that because I tell you, I was in Jersey, and by the end of the day, I was in the sneaker store. I was like, yo, I can't walk the strip no more.
Man. Nah, you
gotta look. As long as you dress them the right way, put the Dr. Scholl's in there, man. Especially if you're gonna be taking walks, you gotta put the Dr. Scholl's in there. You look inside your boot, they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to get the whole orthopedics. I'm 40, so I'm about to
work. Get your feet measured, put the things in there. You be straight. You be happy. I'm telling you, happy as a motherfucker. Slippers, what?
Dogs
What
ain't
slides?
the same.
What slides? You gonna be outside.
I hope you're not choking the Timbs.
You gonna be gliding the
No. I don't. I know how to lace them. My
I'm about to say, I know you're not choking the Timbs. I'll be like, yo, chill, bro. Not the butters.
My family is from Brooklyn or the Bronx.
Don't do that.
I've been knowing how to wear Timbs since 6th grade. I'm good.
You're doing the right way. You go say what slides? You gonna be sliding the motherfuckers.
They can run track. They can hoop in Timbs. I'm like, y'all.
I've done it. I've hooped in Timbs.
I've hooped in Timbs. Yeah, I have done that.
I have for sure.
It's funny, and I put them on, and it's funny because the certain constructs, I would put them on it like they slides.
They're telling you,
do all my ripping and running with them.
You got two butters. You got one to get right, and you got the one to just make your everyday moves.
Just rough them out. One of my boys, when I was in college, shout out to NSU, HBCU, was in college, straight from Brooklyn. He didn't have his shower shoes, so my man cut the top part of the Timbs. And was in the shower with the Timbs. I'm minding my business. I looked down and I like, my man got Tim sandals in his shower? They didn't have smartphones,
right? They waterproof.
Oh my God.
They didn't have smartphones back then. Or I definitely been like, I was like, yo, go back to bed.
I ain't gonna front though. I seen somebody have they Timbs so long that they put their foot and smashed the back of them and turned them in the slides over time. Have you seen that?
Work. Yeah, I've seen that.
My brother used to
cutting them. Fuck cutting them. I watched the motherfucker back. It turned the shit to the slide over time.
It went from a boot to loafers to a slide.
Yo. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. I've seen it. I know I've seen it.
No, facts.
Oh man, I might have to make a Tim monthly, the worst destruction of the y'all to send me y'all most destroyed Tims. We're gonna be
telling you, yo, real shit.
All right, last this and that, because I can do this all night. Soul samples or trap drums?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Soul samples.
It's hard to beat.
Can't beat that. Because always why I say soul samples off rip. Don't get me wrong. Me and Twin have really rapped over trap beats. We've done it. You know what I'm saying? We've done it for a long time. Especially shout out to Davo. His niche is kind of trap, but we bring the hip hop element into it. So we kind of like created that niche, in itself. But nothing beats a soul sample. Nothing beats that. Like it brings back that wake up. Sunday morning, mom's cleaning, cooking, playing that
on.
Yeah, like you chilling with the wife, you girl, whatever. You just, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing beats the soul sample. You can't beat that. That feeling in itself is always going to be relevant in our lives, in my opinion.
Like it made me rap like a good soul sample is what made To Free Your Mind on the Infro Summer tape, like Blossom.
Yeah, facts.
And that soul sample was just like, oh God, yeah.
Make you rap.
Yeah, make you rap. Facts.
Oh man,
it makes you jump into a whole nother bag. You got to jump into a whole nother bag with that.
Well, gentlemen, as always, it's always a pleasure, man. I want you guys at home to do me a favor. Go on social media, go on Instagram, follow the Kings. That's right there on your screen. Go ahead and give them a follow. And then also check out their website, which is also right there on the screen. And fellas, please let them know what you got going on next, where they can find you, and the floor is yours.
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, we're so happy to be back in the den. Thank you so much for having us. The next thing we got on our agenda is we got some special thank you to all our fans. And it's going to be solely dropping on our website. We got 2 pieces of body of work because they always see me and Twin work together, right? Me and Twin always been on the same track. Now Twin going to have his own tape and I'm gonna do my own tape, and we gonna drop it solely on our website just for you. So the Kiss Chronicles is on the way. Letting you know this early. You get it right here first on Down in the Den. It's happening. That's what we're working on right now. It's going down because he challenged me and said we're gonna do this tape. We're gonna do this tape. So let's get it.
And it's gonna be because my favorite rapper doesn't rap anymore. I have to do my best to try to, give my own version of what he did. And I feel like I feel like Speaker Box and the Love Below.
Oh,
yeah. Just want to say Speaker Box.
Oh,
Love.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So, come on.
Hey.
Hit me
and
out.
it's funny he says that. It's funny he says that too, because we had a challenge, and his challenge was he said that it's not just about the punchlines. He says what's more important than punchlines is what, Twin?
The how it feel, how you feel about, feel it.
He
I know. So I said concepts. I said concepts matters, huh?
Yeah, he said concepts,
I said concepts
matter
more than punchlines.
And I said reverse that. I said concepts do matter, but I think punchlines kind of got the edge. But I said so we making a distinction between the two on these tapes, and I think our fans gonna really appreciate.
I'm taking it. It's funny. I called my tape. Ooh, should we tell them? Should we tell them that?
Nah. Wait for the commercial. Wait for the commercial. Right. We're gonna come out with a commercial. I want to come out with a commercial.
Mars deserves that. Mars deserves that. It's gonna be
go for it. Hey, I'm fine with it.
My tape's gonna be called First Kiss.
And I'm still up in the air whether I'm gonna say Second Base or Kiss 2. I don't know yet, but I might go with Second Base at this point because I feel like we need to continue on this. All right, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure it out. I'm still working on it, but I'm going with First Kiss for my tape. Yeah, we're still working on it. It's not solidified yet, but we definitely coming out.
Not solidified, but it's just how I feel about this tape, and what I put into it. It's supposed to be like, bringing me back to when I first fell in love with hip hop. That was my goal on this tape, to bring me back to when I first fell in love with hip hop.
Yep.
And
mine was to come with the bars and the wit. Come with the bars, bro. You
definitely was Super Saiyan on that. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm kind of upset.
Hey, we gonna see, man. I ain't gonna front though. Your project, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Your project, legendary, bro.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm not even gonna cap, bro. You definitely encompass that feeling. I will say that you encompass that feeling, but I ain't gonna hold up Mars' time. But we gonna talk about this. That was something.
It goes hand in hand, man. Peanut butter and jelly. It's a perfect
facts.
And I can't wait to hear the separate projects. To see the, like I said, Speaker Box, Love Below. You took it right out my mouth, and I was just about to say one of the most incredible projects in the history of music, not just hip hop, in the history of music. And something in the same vein, I can't wait. So what we're gonna do, because this is the final season of Down in the Den. The Den ain't going nowhere, but this is the final season of Down in the Den. So, yes, sir. But we still gonna be doing specials. We still gonna be doing everything because we got some. When we do the last episode, we're gonna announce the next chapter. So we got some big news, but it don't end until July 2026. So we still got plenty of episodes.
We'll be back.
We'll be back before we go. We're gonna do a whole family affair on the last episode. Get as many of the Den mates come on and just show love. But we're talking that's next year.
Yeah.
Got you.
What we're gonna do when the project drops, I'm gonna do the first person that comments on this episode. If you're on YouTube, if you're listening, it's not much you can do. But if you watch it on YouTube, the first person that comments this, I'm gonna make sure when these projects drop, I'm gonna get y'all one. So that's how we spreading love this year. We're making sure we're gonna do it to give that support. So it's gonna be right there available. So when it drops, I'll get with the twins. And the first person, I'll slide in your DMs. Not like that. I'm happy to take it. But I'll make sure we get that project to you. That's how we show love in 2025.
Man, much love,
absolutely. That'd be fine. That's fine. Absolutely. I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So Kings, once again, guys, you some of my favorite guests. Keep killing it. Keep killing the game, man. Anytime y'all got anything, you got a home here. And for
Absolutely.
those watching at home on YouTube or those listening to wherever you'll stream podcasts, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We ending this episode like we end every single episode. It's all about peace, love, unity, and respect. We out of here. Deuces.